Look at aviation safety. Yesterday, a tour-guided helicopter in New York City plunged into the Hudson River after suffering some kind of catastrophic failure. 6 people were killed, 3 of them children, and it's the latest example of a high-profile aviation tragedy. KRDO 13's Julia Donovan took to the skies herself today to get some perspective from a local helicopter pilot.
The picturesque views you get on a helicopter ride around Colorado Springs are like no other. But they do come with an inherent risk that one might think would be even more apparent after recent deadly crashes drew national attention.
That's not even a factor to them. The excitement of flying, I think, is much more than any fear as a result of anything of the sort.
Arapahoe Flight Club owner Diego Blandon told me they have not seen a decrease in the number of tourists booking helicopter flights with them or in the number of wannabe pilots signing up for flight school since those deadly helicopter crashes in Washington, D.C. and now New York City.
Lights, instrumentation, gasoline.
Pilot Jaden Bickmore checks off more than 100 safety items every single time he takes flight.
If these were to break, your blade's going to come off and you're going to fall. So just making sure these guys are in the correct position.
He says you also need to know every emergency protocol. Since you're lower to the ground than a plane, you have less time to react if something bad happens.
You don't have enough time to pull out your handbook and be like, oh, this light came on, I'm going to do this. You have to know by heart.
Fatal helicopter crashes are pretty rare. On average, for every 200,000 flight hours, there's one deadly crash, according to the FAA. Of those crashes that do happen, human error is usually to blame rather than mechanical failure.
I think timidity and not asking other people to double check you is what gets people in a lot of trouble.
Diego says it can also be a matter of getting too comfortable.
The feeling that overcomes a pilot after many thousands of hours. You decide to not take the checklist on a flight because I've already done it so many different times. And that leads to a chain of events that eventually can result into a crash.
Reporting over Colorado Springs, Julia Donovan, KRDO 13.